Want to learn some essential Spanish words quickly? Well, you're in the right place. Today we're going to embark on a linguistic journey, exploring 10 essential Spanish words. From everyday terms to more specific phrases, our goal is to make you feel more comfortable and confident in your Spanish-speaking abilities. We'll introduce each word, provide translations, and even give you time to practice. So, are you ready to dive in and add some Spanish words to your vocabulary? All right, let's start with our first word, desde, which translates to since or from in English. Picture this. You're telling a story about something that happened from the year 2010, or since the day you moved to a new city. In Spanish, you'd use the word desde in these scenarios. Moving on, we have grande, which means big. Whether you're talking about a big city like Madrid, a big elephant in a zoo, or a big idea you just had, grande is the word to use. Our third word is hizo, translating to that. It's as simple as pointing at something and saying hizo, just like you would say that in English. Next up, we have the word ni, which equates to neither or nor in English. Imagine you're at a restaurant and you don't want to have either coffee or tea. You'd say, no quiero café ni té. Lastly, we've got nos, which means us. If you're planning a trip with your friends and you want to say they will join us, in Spanish it would be ellos se unirán a nos. Before we move on, let's quickly review. Desde is since or from, grande is big, hizo is that, ni is neither or nor, and nos is us. Great job, you've just added 5 new words to your Spanish vocabulary. Now let's move on to the next 5. Now let's continue with our 6th word, llegar, which means to arrive. Picture this, you've just completed a long journey and you're excited to say, he llegado a mi destino, which translates to, I have arrived at my destination. Moving on to our 7th word, pasar. This versatile term can mean to pass or to spend time. Imagine you're walking through a bustling city and you say, voy a pasar por la plaza, meaning I'm going to pass through the square. Or perhaps you're enjoying a lazy Sunday afternoon and you tell a friend, estoy pasando el tiempo, which means I'm spending time. Now let's dive into our 8th word, tiempo. This word translates to time. Time is a universal concept, and it's no different in Spanish. You might find yourself saying no tengo tiempo, which equates to I don't have time. Our 9th word is ella, which translates to she. It's a simple yet essential word in any language. For example, ella es mi amiga, meaning she is my friend. Last but not least, our 10th word is sí, meaning yes. A powerful word of affirmation, it's one of the first words you'll want to learn in any language. You might say, sí, quiero aprender español, translating to yes, I want to learn Spanish. Excellent. You've now learned all 10 words. But we're not done yet. Let's review what we've learned. Now, it's time for a quick recap of the 10 Spanish words you've learned today. We began with desde, which means since or from, then moved to grande, meaning big. Next, we covered hizo or that, ni, which translates to neither or nor, and nos, meaning us. We then learned llegar or to arrive, pasar, which can mean to pass or spend time, tiempo or time, ella meaning she, and finally sí, which means yes. Congratulations on learning these essential Spanish words. Remember, practice makes perfect. Keep using these words and soon they'll become a natural part of your Spanish vocabulary.